All right, back we go. It is Saturday and it is June 10th. Well, months are flying by, the days are flying by. It's already June 10th. All right, let's go over TQQQ. I've done a lot of shorts. I haven't done a video in a few weeks. So, going back to when the COVID drop here, you can see it was at 30 and went down to 10. And then look at the ride up, man, all the way to 90. Look at this back and forth. And then, of course, we had the war, Ukraine-Russia war. Then everything else sort of fell apart. In a reverse split here, it looks like back in January 2022. And then, yeah, you're talking about big moves down and bounces. There was a big bounce here in March, but smaller ones. Then we had one in July. Then the last low was October 1632. You had down here about 16. What's this candle here? 1610. So this October to January really consolidated. Then we formed a new pattern. January up, back down 20. You have the 28 high line, back up again. Just really took off. This AI generated, excuse me, information software, chat, GPT, whatever it's called. All this stuff is the new move that it's happened the last, really few months. It's really taken off a lot of tech stocks, the Nasdaq, really everything's exploding. So look at this pattern up. So this is a channel up. Same as this was a channel down. You have high points here. The high point rate here looks to be 28, 24. I'll look this 38 line. I draw a new line right here in this April, May, and you come back. If it does come back, it'll be like the 30 and then 26. Here's the low line. We're not even close to that. Yeah, I put in buy zones. Looks like in January. So right here, if you're going long, that's why I decircle this green area. When you go, if anyone doesn't know, like 20 is called oversold. You can call it very oversold. 10 to 0, 0 to 10, that is extreme oversold levels. That's my buy level. When you see in here, see it's getting close. Now, sometimes it doesn't touch that exactly. So you had basically January 1, 2, 3, 4 definite moves to buy. And this one right here was this April, was it 25? Stochastics were 1505. So it didn't go below 10, but sometimes it doesn't. The pattern's going up. Just look at each individual chart where it's going, the market. And this took off. So it's been riding this overbought zone for a while, coming down a little bit. Like I said, if this does drop immediately 35, 13 EMA, 20 EMA is 33, 31's that first line, and second line would be about 25 ish. So there we have it. It's getting way overbought. I wouldn't buy it here at all. You're coming back to and looking back further, see these retracement levels, 61.8 retracement levels near 40, 50 is 50, 38, 60. How long is this move going to last? I don't think it's going to last that much longer. I think middle of June, end of June, we start to see fireworks into July 4th. So there we have it right now. Let's look at the weekly chart. Yeah, you're coming down. Now you can see here in the weekly, see this going up, stochastics, you had a high February, then the low, see this low, you get higher, higher here, from 1, 2, 3, all the way up. We're at 96.54 on weekly stochastic, so it's very overbought. And then you look further up here, you have a cross formed, it's not definite, that'll stay there. So you can see where we come back. We're way above the 1320 EMA. That is a definite, you don't want to buy up here. People are getting caught in euphoria. On the monthly chart, and the monthly's still going up. This is very strong. This is like a U, came down, flattened for a while. Now it's going up. It's near that 50 line. Once we get over 50, now you could reach back to 80. We'll see how this plays out. Could be a pullback before that. This is like, race car, 150 miles an hour going straight up. The white line over red, extremely bullish. So you can clearly see in this monthly, 50 or the 61.8 will be 40, 50, will be 50. So when this was 90, we'll call it 90 and 10, 100. That's why the 50 level is the middle ground. We're going to get back to this 50 on this run right now. It's hard to say. I think we continue to go up more though, and we'll play it like week by week, looking for a definite like buy signal or something in the market, a black swan event, something like that. Quarterly, look at this space here. This is why I was so bearish. You had 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles. Look at this go down. And then you start to go sideways. You slide and you have a crossover. You have white over red now. That is bullish in the quarterly chart. You have 2 green candles, 13 EMA, 20 EMAs above. See, when this went down, this was still bullish. In the quarterly, that's why people, it was a bear market. I guess technically it was, but you never had this 13 and 20 EMA really crossover underneath on the quarterly. So, it's a bullish scenario. Still is just way oversold. Let me look at the monthly here. Yeah, the monthly did cross over once in January. It started to cross over right here on the monthly. You say about June, and then you have white over pink. That's why I don't think this move can last. It's coming up too fast, so we need to pull back first. These EMAs are way out front. You can't have a move go up with the 20 EMA above the 13 EMA. It can't happen. See this? 13, 20. That's normal. It's starting to ride up, and then it got way above it and came back down with the crossover. But it's going up with the 20 EMA over it. That can't happen yet. And the weekly, you can see right here, way overbought here. So we'll see what happens in this one. Yeah, the last move on Friday, this was a nice move. These ETFs are solid trading vehicles. That's why they're 3 times levered. So this was like 36.25. You go up 37.50. What do you got there? $1.25 gain. And a very easy move. Came down. Look at all these red candles. What did you have? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hammer candle, and you go up. And then another sell, try to get in again. It would have been small, another small move. Then we break out. You draw your lines here, and then it goes back up for another gain. So there's a lot of trading in here if you wanted to. Sometimes you can hold longer. One big move, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, go this way, 6. And all these are trades too. Now you can just short this. TQQQ. Once you buy up here and you start to fade this short it, reverse short, or go SQQQ. All these have a reverse, like TNA, TZA, UDAL, SDAL, FAS, FAS. I'll list the chart again. I think I did before, but I'll list it again. So there you have it right now. So that's why I love trading these. There's about a handful. You want to trade the NASDAQ, it's very volatile. The Dow Jones, not as much. S&P's decent. Small caps will ride up pretty good. Soxel Semiconductors. Technology has been pretty good. TECL and TECS. All right, so here's the line. So that move back in August, you have 40 just about. What was that cross here? 39, 38, it looks like. So that's the next move. I would look for that 40. See if we double top. Let's see what happens here. Or look like a blow off top. Something just really rips up, and then something happens to go back down here. Just depends how far we're going to go back down. Are we going back here? Something happens to go all the way back down here. That would be, a bearish month here because we've been riding up so high. What's this basically? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 6 months. The market's been strong. Some pullbacks here. You had here, some smaller ones. But it's been riding very far. This AI, is all good news for technology and everything, but it's way ahead of itself. It's like it's not taking over the world right now. It's just same thing what they say with everything like Bitcoin, blockchain. This is all like stock market manipulation and to run things up. Nothing happens overnight. It's not how the game works in life or anything, technology. So there you go, though. Look at that move from 90 all the way down. And then we're climbing back up. So a lot of room up here to get back to that all-time high. And let me go back to the monthly. How many splits? You can see way back here, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's had about 7 reverse splits. Now, longer term, they say you really shouldn't not trade these, invest in these, TQQQ, the levered. I think it will be like QQQQ. They're more, they're safer places to invest. These are more trading vehicles, so that's why you don't want something to go up this and goes down 90%. I mean, if you can withstand that, it'll be something different. But all these are just levered for trading, basically, not necessarily for investing. All right, so there we go. So look at this. Look for a pullback. If we do 34, 32 to 30, next level will be 25, 26. It's getting way overbought here. The monthly still strong. The weekly way over bought here. Yeah, stochastics 97.31. It's been that high in the run up of 2021, basically. So this is getting way overextended. And then draw a line right here. Look at this line. Go like this. I can do this here. You draw it up like that. It's running out of room. See that? From that low, then the next low, here to here. It can only break through that. It's called a rising wedge. It's rising way too fast. All right, so that's TQQQ technical analysis. Good trading vehicles. Been a lot of trades on this with technology. And that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Check out the short videos. I'm on TikTok, Mike Cayman Trades. And that's it. Peace.